Hello, everyone. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It is nice and early and sunny this morning, and we're going to get in some nice stretches. So, I already have some suggestions in here of some chest, and my chest is also very sore today. So, we're definitely already going to be doing that. So, actually, we're going to start off with that. So, we can go ahead and get started in a standing position. And what we're going to do is we are going to interlace our fingers together behind our back, and we're going to push those hands down. So our knuckles are pointed towards the ground, and we're letting our chest open up. So we can slowly bring our gaze forward, but we're pushing those knuckles into the ground. We're pulling our shoulders away from each other a little bit, so we really start to feel that stretch opening up in our chest. We're also going to inhale nice and deep into our chest, feeling our chest expand, exhaling all of that tension away. This feels very good. My chest is very sore from yesterday, but also sitting at the desk does not help with that. Nor does sitting on the bike, but that's okay. We're just gonna stretch it out here. We're gonna go ahead and do one more big inhale here. And then we're going to slowly exhale. And once we do, we can gently let those arms come down to our sides, shake out our shoulders a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make our way to the ground. So we're going to go ahead and go on our hands and our knees here. And what we're going to do is we're going to thread the needle, but we're also going to do that wrap around. So I'll start with my right arm. So I'm going to take my right arm, thread it through in between my left leg and my left arm, pushing our palm. Sorry, I say this every time. Pushing the back of the hand, palm is up. Back of the hand, pushing it into the ground, pulling away with the upper back. And then we're going to go ahead and take that left hand. We're going to wrap that all the way around our body, tucking that into the opposite hip on the other side. So this is going to give us a nice back stretch, but also because of that wraparound, we're going to be opening up that chest a little bit more. Inhaling nice and deep into our chest, exhaling nice and slowly. Really feeling that open up on right under our shoulder blades in our back, and then feeling that open up in the front of the shoulder of the arm that's wrapped around our bodies right now. And we're going to do one more big inhale. Then we're going to slowly exhale. We can place that hand back on the ground, returning onto our hands and our knees. And we're going to do the same thing now on the other side. So I'm going to take my left arm, thread it through in between the right arm and the right leg, head on the ground, palm is up, back of the hand pushing into the ground, pulling away with the upper back. And then we're going to go ahead and take that right arm and we're going to wrap it around, tucking it into the hip of our opposite leg. So right leg, right arm wrapping around, tucking into my left hip. Again, inhaling into the chest, exhaling nice and slowly. Feeling that stretch right under the shoulder blade as well as in the chest. And we're going to go ahead and do one more big inhale. We're going to slowly exhale. We're going to bring our hands back to the ground into that quadruped position. And then we're going to go ahead and make our way onto our side. So I'm going to start on my left side. What we're going to do here is we're going to do a 90-90 with an arm sweep. So what we're going to do is we're on our side. I'm on my left side. My knees are up straight out, 90-degree angles in the hips and in the knees. Hands are going to go out in front, head on the ground. So our hands are on top of each other. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our top hand and we're going to drag it all the way across the ground, opening up. I know Luis does a version of this stretch if you guys go to his stretch breaks too, but we're going to drag our arm all the way across the ground. So we're open like a nice book here. Both our palms are up, backs of the hands are on the ground, and we're turning, looking past the thumb of that arm. And we're going to go ahead and drag that hand across the ground again, back to that center position. So hands on top of each other. So this is going to be a nice chest opener. We're just going to keep on doing that. So we're inhaling and exhaling nice and slowly, opening up our chest here. So by dragging the arm across the ground, we're going to get a little bit of an extra chest opener, a little bit of a nice shoulder stretch as we move our hand across the ground. Making sure we're rotating also our head so that we're looking at our thumb the whole time. All right, let's go ahead and do one more here. So we're going to drag that arm all the way across the ground. Feeling that open up our chest, making sure those knees are still on the ground, touching each other. And then we want to have both our shoulders on the ground as we open up. And then bringing the arm back across the ground. Awesome. So when we finish that one, we can go ahead and flip over to the other side. So we're going to do the same thing. Knees are coming up at a 90-degree angle. So knees directly out, feet below the knees, arms straight out in front, head on the ground. You can grab a pillow if that's more comfortable. And now we're going to do the same thing with that other hand. So left hand all the way up and around, making a nice big, oh, that's in the way for me. Okay, we're just going to turn a little bit. And then we're going to open up, gazing past that thumb. We're like a nice big T here, arms straight out, shoulders both on the ground. And then we're going to go ahead and drag that hand across the ground and back to starting position. So we're going to keep flowing through that. So we're taking nice big deep breaths into the chest, exhaling nice and slowly, feeling that open up our chest, open up those shoulders. Also get some rotation in through the torso. So it's going to help our spine a little bit too. Dragging that hand all the way across, gazing at our hand the whole time. Getting that rotation through the neck as well. Making sure those knees are staying on the ground. And we're going to go ahead and wherever we're at, we're going to go ahead and do one more. So dragging that hand all the way across the ground. Nice big inhale, nice big exhale. And bringing that hand all the way back around. All right. Last thing we're going to do here, since we're already in this position, might as well, we're going to do the pretzel real quick. So staying on that same side, we're going to leave the top leg where it is, so knee on the ground. Bottom leg is going to straighten out. And we're going to take the bottom hand, place it on the knee, holding it there. Top hand is going to grab the ankle or the foot of the bottom leg. And then we're going to go ahead and open on up. So it's going to give us a little bit more rotation, but also give us a nice little quad stretch here. So we're going to do a few big inhales and big exhales before we switch to the other side. So if you need an extra chest opener here, which it has been requested, go ahead and breathe nice and deep into that chest, feeling everything expand. And exhaling, relaxing further towards the ground. And let's go ahead and do one more big inhale here. And slowly exhaling. We can gently release out of that stretch and flip over onto the other side. So same thing now, top leg comes across. top hand grabbing that top knee, bottom hand grabbing the top knee, top hand grabbing the bottom leg, ankle, or foot. And then we're going to go ahead and exhale and rotate and open up. So we're getting the nice quad stretch here, making sure we're relaxing through the stretch. Nice big inhales, nice slow exhales. And let's go ahead and do one more big inhale here. And slowly exhale. We're going to gently release out of that stretch. We can turn onto our sides and onto the hands and knees and to seated, kneeling, or standing, however you would like to end this stretch break. But thank you all so much for coming. It always feels so nice to get some nice stretching in early in the morning. Don't forget, we do have another stretch break with me at 2:30 today, as well as the abs and core class with Luis at 4:30 p.m. tonight. So join us there. I know I needed that too. And don't forget, all of our classes, stretch breaks are all up on YouTube. So if you can't make it live, check that out there. Still get that workout in with us. And you can always check out our SharePoint site for any other information we have going on, like our new Design to Run training program that's going to be starting here on March 8th. So we're all really excited about that. So check out our SharePoint site, check out our YouTube, and I will see you all later at the stretch break. Have a great rest of your morning, and I will see you all later.